Yes, I welcome you all for today's class of data structure. So, up to last class, we have seen the concept of arrays and its operations. So, today we'll start with a new concept that is multidimensional array. In the multidimensional array, we are considering a two-dimensional array. A two-dimensional array is nothing but what m into array, n array, a collection of m dot n elements. Okay, so here the arrays are assigned with the value what rows and column values. Okay, whenever you are accessing a arrays will take what row value and column value as the position. Okay, next one is what concept of polynomials is nothing but what sum of terms, where each term is having what form a into x raised to e, where a is the coefficient, e is the exponent, is nothing but a variable. So what form we are having? A into x raised to e. X is the variable, a is the coefficient, and e is the exponent. Okay, example are written 3 into x raised to 20 plus 2 into x raised to 5 plus 4. Here 3 is nothing but what coefficient, x is the variable, and 20 is nothing but what exponent. Similarly 2 is the coefficient, x is the variable, and 5 is the exponent. Like this way the polynomials are represented. Okay, so here the largest exponent of a polynomial we are calling it as what degree of the polynomial. Okay, next one is what sparse matrix. So what do you mean by sparse matrix? A matrix again represented with the rows and columns values, where matrix which containing many zero elements and very few non-zero elements we are calling it as what sparse matrix. For example, if you are having a array of size 3 into 4, that is 12 elements. Out of 12 only 2 and 3 are non-zero elements and remaining all are zero, we call it as what a sparse matrix. Okay. This is the sparse matrix will represent. Next, transposing of a matrix. So transposing a matrix is nothing but what interchanging the rows and columns. For example, if I am having a of I and j, so I is row and j is column. Next, if I interchange, it will become what a of ji. It is a transpose of a matrix. Okay, next we see the concept of string. String is nothing but what how you defining the string, a set of or sequence of characters, zero or more characters, we are calling it as what a string. The number of characters in a string we are calling it as what length of a string. A string with zero characters we are calling it as what empty string or null string. Concatenation is nothing but what the combination of two strings we are calling it as what concatenation of a string. Okay, substring is nothing but what a part of a string we are calling it as what substring. For example, if you are having I am coming, I am is nothing but what a substring, coming is nothing but also substring. So part of a string we are calling it as what substrings. So in the C, whenever we represents in the array, it is always terminated with the null characters. I have declared with the two definitions. One is define maximum size of a string is what 100. So I will declare char s maximum size equal to dog. So here your size of the string s is what 100. And dog, you are having three characters. How it will be stored? Dog, dog, they stored in the first three positions: s of 0, s of 1, s of 2, and s of 3 it is encountered with the null character. And second way representation is what empty. Char s empty bracket, it indicates that whatever the length we assign dog, it takes 4 length. By default it takes 4 length because the dog for 3 and 1 is for null character, so it will be taking the length of 4. Okay, these are the two ways we can declare the strings. Okay, and next is we can perform the different operation on the string, that is substring. To find the substring, so what syntax you are using? Substring bracket string comma initial comma length. For example, string is what I am coming. If we want to know the substring am, what I will be doing? String I am coming, you are writing initial value is what 2, because am is in the second position. Next length is what 2, so you are displaying values what am. Okay, indexing also refers to what pattern matching, finding the position of the text where a string is appearing. For example, if you want to know the am is present or not in the I am coming, so what you are having? Index syntax is what index bracket text comma pattern. Here text is nothing but what I am coming, pattern is what am, then it will be displaying that pattern is present or not, and with the index value it is displaying. Next, concatenation. If I want to combine hello world, hello is one string and world is one string, so I will be writing string cat s1 comma s2, that is strcat s1 comma s2. S1 is what? Hello. S2 is the word. So what I will be displaying? Hello world. Next, similarly, strlength, string length, if I use bracket xyz, so it will be displaying what is my length string length will be displayed. So we are using a different functions for string, that is copying of string from one string to another string. Next, contents, similarly string compare, comparison of two strings. Next, string combination. Next, string length. So we are using a different type of strings. So in the next class we'll see with the different pattern matching algorithms. Okay. So as you suggested for the previous class, I'll be going through this time no mobile video, so I'll be directly taking the PPT, and based on that I'll explain the strings. So I hope today's class you all cleared. So in the next class I'll be seeing with the different matching algorithms, and I'll be explaining few of the programs whatever I left out. Okay, thank you.